Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you're all having an awesome Monday. I'm Stacy and this is the For Bricks and Giggles YouTube channel. First video of 2021. Hope you're all having a very happy new year. I thought I would start with a crowd favorite, set 6075, the Wolfpack Tower from 1992. So stick around to the end to hear my review and let's get started. So here we have the completed build, and this set is just over 200 pieces and does come with 4 minifigures. Now the Wolfpack series I feel like did not get nearly enough sets. I mean, there really are just a few that include these minifigures, and I believe this might actually be the largest Wolfpack set there is. But I really love them. They're very different than anything else that LEGO has done before, and I think it would be really cool if they eventually brought this faction back because, like I said, it didn't get enough sets, so adding some more to it would be really cool. And I do understand that if they brought this back, the color change has happened, so they wouldn't be able to use the traditional brown colors, which would be a bummer, but I would still be accepting of that either way because I do think these are some really cool, unique sets. This one has a lot of movable parts too, which is really nice. A lot of playability, even though it's only 200 plus pieces. Now, I got this set maybe 10 years ago on eBay, and it was pretty funny because I bought it and then realized that it was being shipped from someone who lived about 30 minutes from my house, and had I realized that, I would have saved myself the $10 on shipping. Even with that, I got it for an amazing deal. I think it was around $40 or $45. Didn't come with the instruction manual. I still would like to get that, but it's a pretty expensive instruction manual. This set now is very expensive as well. I didn't see, I think, any for sale on BrickLink in the United States right now. I did not check eBay to see what it's going for on eBay or if it's available in the US on eBay right now, but either way, it's going for a lot of money. And I also lucked out because they had accidentally included one extra little Wolfpack figure, so that was a nice bonus even though it was missing the instruction manual. So I really like this. I like the red accents. I love the wolf print pattern on all of the torsos and the little wolf flag they've included. So I'll show you that first because that is a really nice designed flag. All of these little 2x2 square flags feel very classic of this era. I do know they still make some, but they don't make them like they used to. I mean, this was for, you know, castle sets, or there are some, you know, with the pirate sets that have the skull and crossbones, other flags like the ones with the dragon on it, or, you know, the Guarded Inn has a really unique one that has like a wine glass and some grapes on it. So I really like this little 2x2 square flag just for that reason. It feels very classic and traditional castle to me. So I'll show you the minifigures next. We actually get two of this guy. And he has this really great red plastic cape. I love these capes. They came in a bunch of different colors, and again, they just feel very classic to this era, so they don't make them anymore, which is kind of a bummer, but a really nice little piece. And typically they're not too expensive. I don't know for every color that they're cheap, but for some of the colors they're still pretty affordable. So there are two of that minifigure included, and then we've got one with a slightly different printed face variation. So they use like a pirate head for him, and he comes with a black cape, and close up on his shield, again that Wolfpack shield. Very nice. And then they also come with one of my favorite minifigures, the classic Ghost. So he does glow in the dark. I love that they glow in the dark. This is the variation that does not come with legs. They just used bricks to create the legs. But I have always loved the Ghost minifigure. It comes, you know, sporadically in a bunch of different castle sets, so I really like it for that reason. It does feel like old school castle, which I am all about. Alright, so that is all of the minifigures. I'll show you a little bit more of the build itself. So it does come with a burp and a lerp. Some really awesome pieces in my opinion, and these do open the sides up. So on either end you can open to get the cross view of this castle. And so inside there's also a drawbridge that opens up, and hidden below is a treasure chest. I don't know if this was before they started making chrome pieces or they just decided not to use them in this set, but instead of gold coins they just used 1x1 yellow studs as the treasure inside of the treasure chest. So I'll have to look it up and see. I don't know if this was before chrome had been invented, but I feel like in '92 it had to be pretty close to around that time. So either shortly before or they just decided not to use it in this particular set. I'm not sure. Alright, so there's some movable ladders as well. Behind this one is where you would keep your little ghost guy. And then you can shut that to keep him inside. And then the other one is here in the front, and it's used to kind of protect you from intruders. So there is a similar set to this. I'm trying to think if it's Lion Knights or which set it is, that is designed very similar to this set, but a different faction of castle. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there is another one. It might be Royal Knights, now that I think about it. It might be a Royal Knight set. So they did another one that's very similar to this, and I was actually very surprised that this is set 6075 because the, you know, classic yellow castle is also set 6075-2. I guess that's how they distinguish. This one's 6075-1, and that one is 6075-2. So I do know that one also goes by set number 375 as well, because it was put out in, I think, like 79 and then reproduced in 81. But I was just really surprised that they would have two sets with the same number. It does make things a little bit confusing if you're trying to search for either of those sets on like eBay, somewhere that they might not, you know the number variation quite as specifically. But another one of my favorite sets is that yellow castle. This one also has a really nice printed rock piece here, so the panel with the stone printing, I always love those corner panels. And it does come with a parrot too, which is really classic Castle edition. They just sporadically put these in, which I love. King Leo's castle, which was my very first castle, came with a brown one, and I always loved that parrot. So that castle means a lot to me. I showed you all that one in my Christmas throwback video of me receiving that one for Christmas, and so a lot of the parts from that set that are in other sets I find very nostalgic because that was my first castle. So like I said, this set has a lot of amazing parts. It's too bad that Wolfpack didn't get more sets. I think they really missed a big opportunity there. Some sort of large fortress would have been amazing to have for this series. Perhaps maybe someday I'll do a mock version. I might look up and see if anyone else has done a mock version of that one too, because I think that would be a pretty cool idea. But definitely check out these sets. There are some really small ones. Not a lot. There's just a handful. I think there's less than 5. But definitely worth at least getting a minifigure from one of these sets because they're very unique and very original. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe. I post new videos every Monday and Thursday. See you next time. If you'd like a For Bricks and Giggles t-shirt like the one I'm wearing, go to my webpage link in the description and click the merch button.